Welcome. In today's video, we're diving into the world of telehealth, a powerful technology changing the way we deliver healthcare. So first, what is telehealth? In telehealth is the use of telecommunication technologies and computers to exchange healthcare information and provide services to clients at a distance. You might have heard it called telemedicine, but telehealth is broader. It includes services like remote monitoring, patient education, and even consultations across disciplines. In technology and equipment, the basic home care systems may include blood pressure monitors, glucose meters, video conferencing software, and centralized digital records. These tools help patients and providers stay connected, even when miles apart. The benefits of telehealth: numerous advantages that are transforming the healthcare landscape. It improves access to care, especially for people in remote or underserved areas who may not have nearby clinics or hospitals. Telehealth also helps reduce costs by cutting down on unnecessary hospital visits and emergency room trips. These are the example benefits that telehealth provide. With this kind of service will reach people in different places, without worrying going to the hospital. Now here is an example demo of telehealth in nursing.
Okay. Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon. My name is Craig Diloy, and I'll be your nurse for today. Thank you for joining this telehealth visit. Can you please confirm your full name and date of birth po?
Hi, good evening. I am Kyrie Eleison and David, and my date of birth is November 4, 2003.
Okay, great po. Thank you. Before we begin po, I want you to let you know this is a secure and confidential session. Do you feel comfortable naman po proceeding over this Zoom for today?
Yes, I'm comfortable naman proceeding.
Perfect. Let's get started with your current health. Then we will talk a bit about your past medical history and your family's health background. Feel free to ask question at any time naman po. Okay. To begin po, what brings you in today po, ma'am?
May persistent headache kasi ako this past few days.
Mm, okay po. When did this symptom starts po, ma'am?
5 days ago.
Okay po. Can you describe po what you're experiencing po with your headache po?
Mostly para siyang throbbing pain. Mostly nasa likod siya ng eyes ko and then lumilipat siya sa likod na ng ulo ko.
Okay po, ma'am. Have you noticed anything that makes it better or worse po?
Nagiging worse siya pag nagsiskip ako ng meal and
Mm,
pag hindi ako nakakatulog ng mahaba. And nagiging better naman siya pag humihiga ako sa madilim.
okay po. Have you taken any medication or treatment po para ma-lessen po yung sakit?
I've taken mefenamic naman. It helps a bit.
Is this affecting your daily life or routine po sa pang-araw-araw niyo pang dalaw po dyan sa bahay, ganyan po?
Oo, kasi naapektuhan niya na rin yung school and sleep ko. Nahihirapan ako
Mm,
mag-concentrate and then nahihirapan din ako to get throughout the day.
okay po. Do you have any other symptoms po maliban po sa headaches or concern na gusto mong i-mention niyo po, ma'am?
Wala naman ako ibang na-notice na major symptoms, pero I sometimes feel na nasusuka ako when the headaches
Mm.
are really bad.
Now naman po, I like to ask naman po about your past health po. Have you ever been diagnosed with any medical condition po in this past few months or past few years po?
Wala naman. Wala namang major conditions.
Okay po. Have you have surgeries or hospitalization po?
Wala din.
Okay. Do you have any allergies po sa medication, foods, or in the environment po?
Wala.
Okay na po. What medication are you currently taking, including over-the-counter or herbal supplements po, ma'am?
Yung mga daily multivitamins ko lang like vitamin C, ganun.
Okay po. Are you up to date on vaccination naman po, ma'am?
Oo, I think na up to
Mm.
date naman ako sa vaccinations ko and I just got my second dose ng
Mm.
Hep B vaccine recently.
Okay po. Have you ever had any major illnesses or injuries po?
Wala naman akong naging serious injuries or illnesses.
Okay po. Okay po, proceeding po. Let's talk about your family's health po. Do you have any immediate family member like your parents po, siblings, or children? Have you have a history or major health conditions po?
Yung dad ko, may high blood pressure siya and yung mom ko naman may type 2 diabetes.
Okay. Any history of heart disease or high blood pressure, cancer or genetic condition po?
Ay, oo, yung sa mom ko and dad ko and wala namang history ng genetic conditions or cancer.
Okay po. Any mental health conditions in the family po?
Wala naman, pero ayan, wala.
Sige po. What age naman po sila na-diagnose if you know lang naman po?
Yung dad ko, na-diagnose siya in his late 50s and yung mom ko naman early 40s.
Okay po. Okay, thank you po for sharing all this information based on what we have discussed. Do you have any questions pa po na like niyo pong i-bring up po?
Okay, first, thank you for going through all of this with me and I appreciate the thoroughness. I
Mhm.
just want to know kung ano yung marirecommend mo na next step ko or should I get any labs and try new treatments?
Okay po. Uh, I cannot answer that po. Let's wait for the doctor's order before taking any labs or treatments po, proceeding po that. Yan po. We will just update yun na lang po sa mga following days po.
Okay, thank
Mm.
you.
Okay, thank you po. Have a good day
That's
po.
all.
Thank you po.
Thank you.
In global reach and scope, the United States has led the way in telehealth technology, but countries like Australia, Canada, Norway, and Sweden are now among the global leaders in its use. Each has embraced telehealth to expand care into rural and underserved communities. Of course, telehealth doesn't come without its challenges. Several legal and practical issues must be addressed to ensure its safe and effective use. Surrounding reimbursement for telehealth services, as payment policies can vary widely. Licensure across state lines is another significant hurdle, particularly when providers need to serve patients in multiple jurisdictions. Additionally, maintaining patient confidentiality and data security is critical in virtual care settings. Telenursing plays a vital role in today's healthcare landscape, allowing nurses to deliver care remotely through tools like phone triage, video consultations, and home monitoring systems. Nurses provide education, conduct follow-up assessments, and support patients with ongoing health management, all without being physically present. With the future of telehealth, as telehealth continues to evolve, it's expected to transform how care is delivered and expand the roles of healthcare providers. In the future, telehealth may help elderly individuals remain independent in their homes, empower patients to take a more active role in their care, and create new career paths within healthcare. Resources. To stay informed and make the most of telehealth opportunities, professionals can turn to trusted resources such as the American Telemedicine Association, the Health Resources and Services Administration, HRSA, and the International Tele-Nurses Association. Embracing telehealth means embracing the future of connected, accessible, and patient-centered care. Conclusion. Telehealth is more than just a convenience, it's a powerful tool reshaping how healthcare is delivered across the globe. From improving access and lowering costs to enhancing patient outcomes and supporting healthcare professionals, telehealth is paving the way for a more connected, efficient, and inclusive future in healthcare. As technology continues to evolve, so will the opportunities for innovation in nursing and beyond. By understanding both its benefits and challenges, we can better prepare ourselves to use telehealth responsibly and effectively, ensuring quality care reaches everyone, no matter where they are. Thank you for watching, and nurse the world.